action to the vision now. I'm so at peace, I told my mama that we did it now. And they ain't get it all before, I guess they get it now. I got love for my whole circle, cause they still around. I know it's me versus myself, so you can't knock me down. After all that I survived, I'm never quitting now. And if I met younger me, I'd be his hero, the CEO. I'm the artist that I had needed, you already know. And I promise you I can see it when nobody saw. You can be it if you believe it, it's true. And if I could do it, you could do it too. And if I could do it, you could do it too. After all that I've been through, after nights I thought I'm through. Well, if I could do it, you could do it too. And if I could do it, you could do it too. And if I met younger me, I'd be his hero, the CEO. I'm the artist that I had needed, you already know. And I promise you I can see it when nobody saw. You can be it if you believe it, it's true. And if I could do it, you could do it too. And if I could do it, you could do it too. After all that I've been through, after nights I thought I'm through. Well, if I could do it, you could do it too. And if I could do it, you could do it too. And if I could do it, you could do it too.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's doing well, man. Hope everybody's thriving. Got the rest that they needed last night. You woke up this morning rejuvenated, recharged, and ready to tackle the day. I'm back again. So just wanted to stop in again this morning, man. We'll try to make this as more common than not, because I believe if you start the day right, it helps the day to go that much better, what I mean? And what better way to start the day rather than, trying to help, encourage, enlighten, uplift, empower, those that are around you and those that are immediately in your sphere. I find great joy. I really find great joy in helping people. That's part of what makes me be who I am, come to find that out later in life. But, nevertheless, we found it out. All right. But, yeah, man, not really a whole lot I want to say today other than, if you see your immediate circle, man, doing things, whatnot, kind of want to tag along with what I said yesterday. Don't be jealous of what they're doing, but use that as an inspiration for you to start doing your thing, or start improving on your thing, and because you don't be in certain circles, right? You just don't be in certain circles for no reason. You're not there to be a lump on the log. You're there to actually contribute, to actually assist, to actually inspire. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this, what I'm doing now, as far as like even we're getting us equipment and this and that, and getting into doing more lives and talking and encouraging and things like that, that came from inspiration from those that were in my circles, those that I witnessed, being able to uplift somebody, and that did something for me, and so took it on myself to say, hey, look, you can do that too. You definitely can do that too. You definitely have a gift to gab, and a gift to gab don't always mean somebody that's trying to hustle you, don't mean somebody trying to manipulate you, but a gift to gab is the ability to talk, to express yourself, to actually say something to help somebody. You know what I mean? I know a lot of times we get caught up in the negative parts of those phrases and those words, but I would like to really, really encourage people to start looking more towards the positive. I know we're in the world we're in now, you know what I'm saying? The world we're in now everything seems to be so negative, and people seem to be so negative, and they seem to be so toxic and so narcissistic and everything like that. But what about the people who actually care? What about the people who actually have a good heart? What about the people that actually, want to see you win, no matter if they don't get anything else out of it than knowing that, hey, I was there and I was able to say something to help lift their day. You know what I'm saying? I was able to share something with them. I was able to do something that just just really, really brought like a rainbow to their storms, or what I'm saying, just anything like that. Because there are pure people out there like that. You know what I'm saying? There are pure people out there like that that genuinely just want to see you win. You know, I'll encourage you again. Please, please, please don't shut those people out. You know what I mean? And I know the saying is, if it feels like it's too good to be true, then it probably is. No, not always. Not always, man. Sometimes you got a blessing that's right in front of you, but just because it didn't come in the package that we're familiar with, we tend to shy away from it. And so, like, I really, really would like for everyone to understand that, don't don't kill your own blessing. You know what I mean? Don't kill your own miracle. Don't push away something that's been designed for you. You know what I'm saying? And because you've been around trash so long, you don't understand jewels. You know what I'm saying? Or you've been around toxicity so much that you don't understand healing or healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's possible. It's really, really possible. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I'll tell you what, take some time today and really evaluate you. You know what I'm saying? And evaluate your environment, evaluate like what you allow your space to be, what you allow your space to look like, what you allow your space to be filled with. You know what I'm saying? Take some time and like really, really look at that. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to ask yourself the question, is it the people that's around me, or is it the people that I'm allowing to be around me? You know what I mean? To make my environment as toxic as it is, or as healed as it is. You know what I'm saying? Or could I have done anything different to change my environment? Could I have done anything different to change even the people that want to be around me? You know what I mean? Am I being a product of toxicity that was poured onto me, and now I'm sharing what's toxic and I'm not sharing what's healed? You know what I mean? And if that's the case, I mean, be honest enough with yourself to say, hey, look, I'm not always right, number one. Okay? I'm not always right. Number two, I don't have all the answers. Right? Number three, there's nothing wrong with me seeking out the help that I need. Right? There's nothing wrong with me seeking out the help that I need in order to get better if I need to get better. Right? In most cases, though, if you're really, really honest with yourself, if you're honest with yourself, you'll find out that a good percentage of the time we are the problem. A good percentage of the time we are the problem, because we allow and we choose to let certain things and certain people in our spaces, that we already know aren't good for where we're going. We already know they're not good for where we even are currently. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to heal from something, and you're attaching yourself to people that's more embracing where you're trying to get away from than where you're trying to go. You know, I had a friend once, man. I had to kind of cut him off or whatever, because being in a certain environment, you know what I mean? It was party time, party time, party time. And I'm pulling away from that. I'm pulling away from it, and I'm like, nah, I can't go over here, bro, because, that's what I used to do. Nah, bro, it's all right, man. We can go. You ain't got to do this. You ain't got to. And, it sounds real good. It sounds real good, you know what I'm saying, when they present it, because they got to present a proper case. You know what I'm saying? They have to present a proper case. So it sounds really great. So you end up messing around and going to the very place that you're trying to get away from. And then you end up falling right back in the same cycle. which now makes the job even that much harder of healing or removing yourself from that so that you can become the better version of yourself, right? So eventually I had to end up cutting him off because that was the lifestyle that he wanted to live. And I've come to find out that I can't force people to live the life that I'm trying to live. I can encourage them to try to come alongside and then let's go together. I can do that. I can encourage you. But at the same time, I can't force you to live the life that I'm trying to live or the life where I'm headed. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that has to be your choice, it has to be your drive, your thing, you know what I'm saying? As a result, you know what I mean, getting away from that, physically I got healthier, you know what I'm saying? Mentally I got a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? Emotionally I definitely was better. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like it was meant for me to move, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't meant for him to move quite yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still believing that he can change and he can, you know, for the better for him. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I've seen some things and I've said some things, you know what I mean? But it's just a matter of giving people the space to be who they are for the time frame that they have to be that person. You know what I'm saying? It's if you really, really be honest about it, it's kind of like a good gardener, right? A good gardener knows when it's time to plant. A good gardener knows when it's time to fertilize. A good gardener knows when it's time to harvest. You know what I'm saying? And if you try to harvest in a planting season, it's not going to be good. You know what I'm saying? You trying to pull up out the ground what needs to stay in the ground. You know what I mean? It needs to stay in there. It needs the base for a little bit longer. It needs to mature a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? It just you gotta give that space. You know what I mean? And I know some people probably be like, well, why are you comparing people to plants? Because we're equivalent. We're very, very much equivalent to plants, whether you choose to accept it or not. We have to take time to mature, right? And if we step out too early, and some of us have stepped out too early. You know what I mean? We messed around there and we got like the prodigal son who got beside himself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a certain age, man. I'm going to my daddy. You know what I mean? Give me that inheritance. You know what I'm saying? That's mine. Give me that inheritance. That's mine. You know, ain't nowhere near equipped for the world. Nowhere near equipped for the world. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, get out there and people, they use him up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no money. He ain't got no this. They ain't got no that. And as soon as he ain't had nothing, they left him for dead. You know what I'm saying? And he end up, you know what I mean, even eating, you know, out of troughs and things like that with the swines and everything like that. And you come from a place of royalty and now this is where you at. All because you jumped out there too early. You know what I'm saying? Ill equipped for the world. Ill equipped for the snakes, the fakes, ill equipped for, you know, the manipulators, the shisty ones, you know what I'm saying? The city slickers, as they used to call them back in the day, you know what I mean? Like you're ill equipped and you don't know how to handle certain things, you know what I'm saying? And life have a way of teaching you, right? When you get out there too early, you know what I mean? To take the time to say, hey, look, I'm be mature enough to say I'm not mature enough yet for that. You know what I'm saying? And really, really understand that, yo, if I just take my time, if I just chill out for a minute, if I just be on the cool, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna come to me. My time is coming. You know what I mean? I don't have to rush and be this absolute big time, big shot person, you know what I mean, right here, right now. I don't have to do that. I don't have to be the one to say, you know, well, you know, we can go over here, we can go do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be the one to do that. I can just chill and I can ride. I can be cool. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got to worry about nothing that nobody else really do. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't in everybody's business and they ain't in mine until it's time for me to be in their business. You know what I mean? Because once you connect to me now, I have a certain level of in your business that I need to be so I can protect my own safety. I can protect my own family. I can protect everything that's been given to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the one thing we don't want to do, we don't want to, you know, we don't want to just pour out on people, places, and things that's not going to receive well, you know what I'm saying, what we have to offer. And that's just a human trait. You know what I'm saying? We want everything that we do to have meaning. We want everything we do to have substance. We want everything that comes out of our mouth to have an impact. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, man, again, no matter what, man, your thing is your thing, right? Their thing is their thing. Be inspired by them doing their thing. Let it put the drive in you to get active on your thing. If you're not active already, and if you're already active, let it be the driving force, right? That actually makes you get better, right? And so I seen a meme also, man. It said, have friends that have plans for the future, not just the weekend. That's huge, yo. Have friends that have plans for the future, not just the weekend. Because those plans on the weekend, they can flip flop, change from day to day. You get to the weekend and don't end up doing none of that stuff, right? But people that plan for the future down the road, and I'm talking about years down the road, if you're in that circle, those friends usually are the ones that are like want to pull you along, pull you up with them, you know what I'm saying? And they want to help you get better as well, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to just go by themselves, you know what I mean? The ones on the weekend, they like, oh, well, you ain't got no money, so we they treat you like the prodigal son, for real. Like, nah, you ain't got no money, we ain't monkeying around with you. You know what I mean? But say that again, man, and tell you, man, you can do it. You can do it, man. I don't care what it is. It don't matter what it is. You can do it. Somebody might have been in your life that might have been telling you, you can't do this, you can't do that. Man, I want to speak against that, man, for real, because, man, there's so many gifts that have not been unpacked as of yet that's needed. You know what I'm saying? Some great politician, like for real great politician that's gonna really, really change the world. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been unpacked yet. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't your season, it ain't your time. But keep grinding in your field, man. Keep grinding in your field. You know what I mean? Some doctor, man, that's really out there on the mission. You know what I mean? To find a cure for every disease. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do that, man. Get it, get it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard, you know what I'm saying, when you compartmentalize it and you simplify it to understand simply that I can do this. I'll never forget, man, reflection right quick. I'll never forget, man, I was on my way to speak down in Louisville at my brother's church, man, and down there and stopped at the cousin house and everything, you know, and that morning I get up and getting dressed and everything, and he's like, coming there, he's like, it's so funny. Mimi, you silly too, by the way, man. That boy came in there, he said, you can do it. You are the man. You're the best. You know what I'm saying? And it was comical, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, yo, it was a different type of encouragement, you know what I'm saying, that came from an unexpected place, you know what I mean, that really, really helped me that day. Cause I was extremely nervous. I ain't gonna even front. I was extremely nervous, you know what I mean? And that man came in there and said, man, you can do it. You're the man. You know, and it just calmed everything down, but it also gave me the encouragement that I needed, you know what I mean, to settle me down and allow me to go and do what I was sent there to do. Man, yeah, just know that today, man, honestly, no matter what your situation is, no matter what your job is, no matter what your relationship is, understand that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You got what it takes. You have what it takes to make it through this, that, and this, and that, and this. All right, man. And today my Uncle Charles' birthday. So shout out to Uncle Charles, man. Happy birthday to you, man. I appreciate you so much for being who you are and who you always have been, man. Um, update. Check it out. So the podcast is still scheduling to be launched this year. We haven't got a actual date as of yet. But it is going to be scheduled to be launched. That's another reason why we want to start making this more frequent. And we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it the right way. So keep your eyes and ears open. Amani, as you will see in a second. Amani, that's the name. That's the name of the pod, man. Amani pod, coming soon. We will definitely keep you guys posted on updates, dates, and times and things like that. We're gonna keep it pushing, keep it grooving. You know what I mean? But yeah, so y'all get ready to have a phenomenal day because the day is already blessed. The day is already anointed for you. You know what I'm saying? It's already designed to make you be who you're supposed to be, or you are designed to command it, not let it command you. Yeah, that's how they go. Yeah, command your day. Don't ever let your day command you. All right. So that being said, we're going to exit.
I'm blessed and I'm chosen, I'm prepped and I'm focused, and God has a plan for me.
Yep.
No weapon shall prosper, I'm more than a conqueror. God's got his hand on me. I know who I am. Yeah, I know who I am. I know who I am.
You gotta know who you are, yo.
Yeah, I know who I am. I been putting in that work since I was a kid. I told them that I'd be legit. Only way to losers if you quit. No regrets for the time I spent. God forgive me, I repent for all the times I ain't followed the plan. But you said that I ain't too far gone. You remind me who I am. Blessed and I'm chosen, I'm prepped and I'm focused. And God's got a plan for me. Yeah. No weapon shall prosper, I'm more than a conqueror. And God's got his hand on me, and I know who I am. They don't want it like I want it, yeah, I promise I'ma go get mine regardless. If I lost it all tomorrow, I get up and get restarted. People try to turn you heartless, so I always keep my guard up. Show the world how Jesus walks, like I just dropped out of college. He keep giving me connects, be authentic for respect. They keep giving me free press, it's too hard for me to rest. I'm a king and this is chess, so I need to find a queen. I refuse to be a pawn, like it's night the way I dream. 343, no Master Chief. Yeah, they love me like I'm Keith. Last name Erickson, like Leaf. She gon' play this on repeat. Set the table with my enemies, and now it's time to eat. And I never taste defeat. Bringing light to where the darkness is and hope to where the heartless live. I put my calling over feeling, so that means I never quit. I'm on a different frequency. I put in hours frequently. Make sure my dogs can eat with me, be Jesus. Yeah, I'm blessed and I'm chosen, I'm prepped and I'm focused. And God's got a plan for me.
Shout out to Riverside,
No
y'all.
weapon shall prosper, I'm more than a
Riverside
conqueror.
FM.
God's got his hand on me, and I
Yo.
know who I am. Now I
Help you
know,
with
yeah,
all
I
your
know
streaming
who I
needs.
am. Now I know.
Live streams or otherwise.
Now I know, yeah, I know who I am. Now I know, yeah.
All right, man. So we up out of here, man. Grace and mercy be with you on today. You know what I'm saying? If ain't nobody told you, I love you and God do too. Grace and peace.